everybody, Grandpa Mini here, bringing you yet another episode of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So, in the last episode, we beat down Queen Goma, and hopefully in this episode we can find Princess Zelda, and ooh, we don't want to go down there. Anyway, something I should note, which I didn't really want to do, which actually happened by accident. Now, if you guys remember, in the last episode, we actually got the, egg from Malon. However, unfortunately off screen, this actually hatched into a chicken. You're supposed to wait one entire day for this to happen. You need the egg to actually hatch. Otherwise, you can't progress with this, story. So, I'm really sorry about that. I actually meant to, cut ahead to nighttime for this recording, but unfortunately, due to errors on my side, I accidentally skipped the cycle and made that, made it hatch. So anyway, what you want to do is just weave in and out of the guards, basically. You don't want to get caught. And what you want to do here is actually go to the edge of the moat, because it's actually going to bring you down river and whatnot. It's going to bring you towards the flow of the thing. And you're actually going to get a lot of rupees out of it, so it's definitely advisable. And, yeah, so with that, just, you can follow it all the way through. And you get up in this little, like, section, I guess. And, let's go up here. And, whoa, there's a really fat guy with a mustache. Yes, this is actually a reference to Mario. So, what you want to do is use a chicken on him, and you talk to him. Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm Madeline, the owner of London Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest, and I guess I fell asleep. What? Melon was looking for me? I'm going to catch it from her now. I messed up bad leaving Madeline behind to wait for me. She's really going to let me have it. And yeah, he runs away because, he's scared of, like an 8-year-old girl. Okay, so anyway, what we have to do now is, no, Link. What we have to do is grab and push these, crates all the way across. So, just push it all the way across, and you'll hear that little, like, reaffirming thud. And, oh, no. Okay, I gotta say, this is actually my fault. I keep messing up, and I keep, like, climbing on, because in my head it's like, oh, if you tilt toward the way, then, it's gonna push easier, but no. You just have to, like, stand still without any pressure to the control pad, and just push it along. Anyway, so, yeah, basically what we have to do with this one is stack it on top of the one to the right. So let's just really quickly do that. Let's just push it right here. Alright, so, unfortunately, for this section, first climb it, and you can jump across. However, for this section, we actually have to wait until it's daytime. So, I will see you guys in a few seconds. Alright, so now it's daytime, and now we can actually go through. And I love how there's a Triforce mark right on the, thing. Anyway, so if you do try coming here without, if it's daytime, there will actually be 2 guards there to, prevent you from doing so. So what you actually have to do, we have to solid snake our way around. These guards, honestly, aren't too hard. This one's a bit tricky because there are 2 of them, and it's rather easy to get caught. So this one is a bit tricky, I'll give it that. So what you want to do is just wait for both of them to kind of just, out of the way. Come on, hurry up. Alright, so we're gonna risk it here, and awesome. Okay. So, okay. This over here, you don't have to do it, but I'm gonna show it just because you can actually just cross above, like, the roof thing there, and, get off safe free, but or else you could, get, like, these 9 rupees here, which, in hindsight, it's not really a smart idea to do, but, hey, these guards can only see in front of them. It's like, hey, Fred, I think I hear a little kid around me. Shut up, Bob, and just keep looking forward. Alright, so we can just take the easy way out there. Unfortunately, you can't draw your sword. Now, this one is actually pretty tricky, too, because, these guys, you kind of have to wait for them to sync up. They go at different speeds at different intervals, so eventually they kind of just catch up with each other. And they, and it makes it easier for you to travel across. However, because these guys are freaking death, you can actually just climb. You could actually just go right behind them, and you know, most normal guards would actually notice you, but these guards are a bit special. So yeah. All right. What you want to do here is just kind of wait for each of the guards to like go to the different sides, and there's definitely two here. Yeah. One's just hiding behind that statue thing there. Alright, so come on, hurry up. Okay, good. Yeah, so Hyrule actually the Hyrule Castle actually has really, really crappy guards. Alright, and that's it. So, what we want to do is obviously go through this meadow. Anyway, I know this has probably been done to death, but if you look through this window, you can actually see the Mario portraits. So, you can see Bowser, Luigi, Mario. I think if you look this way, you can see like Luigi, Princess Peach, Yoshi. Yeah. So that's a nice little Easter egg they threw in there. And also, if you take out your slingshot and hit the window, one of the guards says, "Hey, you! Don't cause any trouble!" And he throws a bomb at you. He throws a bomb at a little kid. That's like overreacting, don't you think? And not to mention the fact that, you know, he sees us and he obviously should obviously realize, oh, he's not supposed to be here. Anyway, retarded guards aside, let's talk to this beautiful lady. Sorry, but your princess in another castle. Anyway, who are you? How did you get past the guards? Okay, lady, they weren't hard to get past. I literally just walked in through the front door. Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy? Then are you from the forest? I don't see a fairy. Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone? Yes, we do. Do you have it? Yeah. Yep. Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly, a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. What is your name? Link. Strange, it sounds somehow familiar. Well, we kind of showed up in like 4 games prior to this one. Or 3. Whatever. I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this a secret from everyone. Dang it! I was gonna put it on Twitter and Facebook and Game FAQs and tell the entire internet so a bunch of nerds can just theorize over it. Damn it! Fine, I'll keep it a secret. The legend goes like this. Wait a minute. Didn't we already hear this? From the Deku Tree. The 3 goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. Yeah. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. Well, that was kind of irresponsible of the goddesses, don't you think? If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. Okay. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. Why not just have a righteous person go there and make a wish then? Like every 100 years or something. Well, then again, I guess you can't really judge character. That's right. The Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. Oh god, I love it when games do this. When they mention the title. It's a really corny technique, but it's a classic. Anyway, I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds. I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? Got nothing better to do. Anyway, let's see what's in here. Alright. Oh my god, the guards! They are hideous! They are dark clouds. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? Okay, you know, that is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that cover Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. Okay. I gotta say this. He would look so much better if he had, like, a black cape or something. Like, seriously, that would just complete the evil look. Anyway, he doesn't have any idea what we're planning yet. Little do you know, Ganondorf can actually read lips. Yes, I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world! Which, basically, in this world is Hyrule. Link, now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. Fine. I guess. Thank you. I am afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other two spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. Alright, cool. So we got Zelda's letter. And apparently it has Zelda's autograph. Awesome, I guess. Item select screen, yada yada yada, whatever. Alright, so, hey, by the way, I have a letter. Fine. Yeah, so I love how they don't really care that I'm here. Like, what if I were to just be like, wheel, you know? Guess not. Yeah, what if I was just to stab her, like, stab. Of course, you know, because she was an NPC, I can't really do that, but whatever. Oh my god, when did you get here? This is actually somewhat of an important character. I just kind of wish they expanded on her a bit more, but... I am Impa of the Sheikahs. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You are a courageous boy. You are heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? Yep, only 10 years old, my mama told me to, because she watched it on television. You get brownie points if you get the reference. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. Aww. There is mysterious power in these notes. It can put people to sleep! Now listen carefully. And somehow she just, you know, sings it. She's a professional whistler in her free time. Okay. Left, up, right, awesome. Yep, so, one of the funniest things about, I think, in the Legend of Zelda series is that most of the time, most gamers don't remember their, all the songs. And it's like, crap, I need this one song. How does it go? Damn it! And they have to bring up start, and yeah. I don't know, I just kind of find that funny, because I'm no exception, and, if anything, I should probably, like, make post-it notes or something and just, like, stick them all over my wall. Now, then my roommate will think I'm crazy. That's beautiful. Awesome, so we get a auto jump to out here. You brave lad, we must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain. Home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. Let's see. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. That is where she spent most of her days. Chilling out. Okay. You should talk to some of the villagers before you go up Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Wait, does that mean I'm a royal family member? Does that mean I'm engaged to Zelda? Zing! Score. Anyway. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. Alright, we're counting on you. And in an overly dramatic fashion, she disappears. Let's just leave it to women to want us to bring more and more shiny stones to them. Nah, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so we did actually cover quite a bit in this episode, so I think we're gonna end it here. So, this is Grandpa Mania signing off. See you guys later.